I'm Jordan Sosa. Hi, I'm an engineering physics major. I'm from St. Louis, and I want to thank my family, especially my parents, everyone at TU, and yeah, just everyone who's ever interacted with me. Y'all are awesome.
Hi, my name is Austin Lanier, and I am from Houston, Texas. I'm majoring in chemical engineering, and I'd like to thank my mom and dad and all my friends and my professors who have helped me to get to where I am today.
Hello, my name is Emilio Visayas. I'm an international student from Venezuela, and I'll be graduating with a mechanical engineering degree. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents for all the contribution and helping me get all the way here. I would also like to thank the ISS office for all the help they have given me through the years. And I would like to also thank one of my teachers, Dr. John Henshaw, for all the support he has given me. He was the one that made me push through my degree in times where I thought, in times where I wanted to quit. So thank you so much for all your help.
Hi everyone, my name is Ziad Ali. I'm majoring in petroleum engineering. I'm originally from Saudi Arabia, and I would like to thank my family, and more specifically my father, who is here among us, and my older brother, Ryan. It was a pleasure attending the University of Tulsa, and I would like to thank my faculty advisor, Mr. Stafford, as well as all the faculty in the Department of Petroleum Engineering. Thank you.
thank you to our vocalist and degree candidate, Hope Bradford, and to the University of Tulsa Wind Ensemble under the direction of Richard Wagner, who's Director of Instrumental Ensembles for our prelude. I invite you, if you would, to join me in prayer. Most gracious and loving God, we gather before you this day in celebration. A celebration of life that's changing and growing in and before you. We pray that your Spirit would overwhelm our hearts this day, so that all we do and say will be bound by your gracious, loving will for us. We give you thanks for those graduating, for the joy, the promise, the hope embodied in their exuberant zeal to embrace and engage, and most importantly, affect the future. Now, O Lord, by your providence, guide us, sustain us, lift us, hold us, embrace us, be with us in our joy and our excitement as we experience with full hearts the gift of this day. To you, O God, our Redeemer, Sustainer, and Creator, we do pray. Amen. Please be seated. Graduates, family members, honored guests, faculty, administrators, and staff, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the chairman of the University of Tulsa Board of Trustees, Frederick Dorwart.
Thank you, Chaplain Francis. Good morning to all of our graduates, families, friends, and honored guests, and also to those of you who are joining us through our web stream. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 143rd commencement exercises of the University of Tulsa. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I congratulate each of you for fulfilling the obligations of your programs and on preparing yourselves for a future, worthy challenges, and valuable contributions. As you put forth your learning in this new setting, we ask you to remember this university and to support this university in this next chapter. The board asks you to use your new status as a TU alumni to strengthen the university and create additional opportunities for those who are following in your footsteps. We look forward to working with you in this new way, and we are confident that you will make outstanding contributions to this university and those who come behind you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the President of the University of Tulsa, Dr. Gerard Clancy.
Well, thank you, Chairman Dorwart. And on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff, I join Chairman Dorwart in welcoming each and one of you to this morning's celebration. Graduates, we congratulate you on reaching this milestone of achievement and purpose. Congratulations also to our parents, family members, and friends on helping to bring your graduates to this day. College is a family undertaking, and we share your pride. Several of you have traveled from across the world to honor your graduates, and we welcome you. Today is a celebration of many things. Along with the culmination of years of hard work by our graduates, we celebrate our faculty and their care for our students, our staff who support, protect, and see our students through, our donors who create opportunity every day for our students, and our many partners throughout the community. Today you will see many expressions of pride and various forms of peaceful free speech. We welcome these at a university as it is a place of exchange of ideas and opinions. We especially encourage you to cheer for your graduate loudly. Among the trimmings of our academic regalia, you will also see a colorful variety of stoles and cords. They recognize special service, academic, and athletic achievement. They represent things such as our Women and Gender Study program, our beautiful choir, and Phi Mu Alpha Symphonia. I would like to highlight one stole that gets at the heart of free speech. That is the red, white, and blue stole, which is worn by our student veterans, our faculty, and our board members. Before coming to TU, our 20 student veteran graduates first served our country, upholding our rights and liberties. They have earned our gratitude. Would all of our student veterans please stand and be recognized? I will tell you, our student veterans are a joy to work with, and they have a great tradition of 100% graduate school or job placement after school as well. They're very special. Another special note for today is that we are graduating the first class from our Doctor of Nursing practice program. These graduates will play a key role in delivering expert care, making it possible for their practices to help more patients in more ways. In addition, later this month, we will graduate our first class of physicians from the OUTU School of Community Medicine. Now it is my pleasure to recognize the representatives seated on the platform. As I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing until we have named everyone? Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. I will begin with our trustees and trustees emeriti. These members provide leadership in many ways, not all of which are widely seen or recognized. Alongside their service on the board, our trustees have historically been our leading contributors to our student scholarships. We thank you for your generosity. Chairman Frederick Dorwart, Chet Cadjo, who is also our featured speaker, Scott Dickman, David R. Easton, A. Charles Funai, Keith C. Goddard, Andrew McKay, Marcia McLeod, Sanjay Meshri, Antoine Owens, Clifton Talbert, William F. Thomas, Dana S. Weber, and trustees emeriti Bert Holmes and Steve Turnbow. Also seated on the platform are the following university administrators: Adrian Alexander, the Ida McFarland Dean of the Library; Kevin Buck, Executive Vice President and Treasurer; Lynn Enseroff, Dean and John Rogers Endowed Chair of the College of Law; the Reverend Jeff Francis, Sharp Chaplain; Derek Gregg, Vice President and Director of Athletics; Janet Haggerty, Dean of Graduate School and Vice Provost for Research; Kayla Hale, Vice President for University Advancement and Alumni Engagement; Earl Johnson, Vice President for Student Services; Janet Levitt, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs; Kalpana Misra, Dean of the Henry Kendall College of Arts and Sciences; Susan Neal, TU Vice President for Public Affairs, Research, and Economic Development, and Executive Director of Gilcrease Museum; Robin Ploger, Dean of the Oxley College of Health Sciences; James Sorum, Dean of the College of Engineering and Natural Sciences; and Larry Wofford, Dean of the Collins College of Business. And finally, welcome also Andrew Comstock, President of the University of Tulsa Alumni Association; Stephen Galoob, President of the Faculty Senate and Associate Professor of Law; and Connor Bender, President of the Student Association. Please join me in recognizing these colleagues and friends. Professor Galoob will now present our faculty awards for excellence in teaching and research.
Thank you, President Clancy. 39 years ago, the University of Tulsa established a university-wide program of awards for excellence in teaching. Each year, colleagues and students choose the recipients of these awards through a rigorous selection process. Because teaching is at the heart of our mission, the Outstanding Teacher Award is among the highest and most meaningful honors that the University of Tulsa bestows. An individual can win this award only once in their career. It is my pleasure to announce the 3 recipients of the 2018-19, the award for the 2018-19 academic year. You will find more about them in your program. Faculty, as I call your names, please rise, and when all names have been called, please come together to join me at the program. Congratulations to Greg Gardner, Clinical Professor of Athletic Training, Alana Newman, McFarland Professor of Psychology, and Kirsten Olds, Associate Professor of Art History. As they come forward, please join me in congratulating them on this well-earned honor. I am pleased to announce that the University of Tulsa, or the university, has also established a program of awards for excellence in research and scholarship. The Outstanding Researcher Award is a lifetime honor, and like the Teaching Award, it can only be received once. Faculty, once again, as I call your names, please rise, and after I have named all 3 of you, please come together to join me at the podium. Congratulations to Rose Gamble, Tandy Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, Jamie Rudy, Director of the Psychophysiology Laboratory for Effective Neuroscience, and Jem Sarika, the F.H. Mick Morelli, Chemerex Energy Professor of Petroleum Engineering. As they come forward, please join me in congratulating these faculty members. Colleagues, on behalf of the students, faculty, and administration, I am pleased to present each of you with the Outstanding Researcher Medallion. Please join me in a final round of applause for all of our faculty honorees. It's my pleasure now to invite Provost Janet Levitt to the podium to announce our next honorees.
Thank you, Professor Galoob, and congratulations to our faculty award recipients. Service is central to the University of Tulsa's mission. It is an expression of our citizenship and a vehicle for applied learning. Again this year, we are pleased to present the Medicine Wheel Awards, which honor faculty, staff, students, and campus organizations for meritorious service to others. This year's recipients are featured in your program booklet, and we hope you will take time to learn more about their inspiring work. I will ask our Medicine Wheel honorees to stand in place as I call their names, and then come to the podium together after all 4 have been announced. Please hold your applause until all the recipients are on stage and have received their plaques. The Faculty Award goes to Lisa Cromer, Associate Professor of Psychology, for her work with public schools to address the ongoing effects of trauma. The Staff Award goes to John Wood, Associate Director of Physical Plant, for his work with our United Way and True Bloom Neighbors programs. The Student Award goes to Michaela Perez, a junior majoring in sociology with a minor in education, for her work with several area schools and nonprofit organizations. Finally, the Organization Award goes to TU Men's Soccer Team, whose members are active in efforts to fight hunger in our Reading Partners program and other service projects. The team is represented here today by head coach Tom McIntosh. As they come to the podium, please join me in congratulating our Medicine Wheel Award honorees. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much for all of your work. Now it is my pleasure to introduce those who will deliver the charge to our graduates. First, we will hear from Connor Bender, degree candidate and president of the Student Association. Following Connor, we will hear a charge from Andrew Comstock, president of the TU Alumni Association. Please join me in welcoming them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you for joining us. To the graduates, we did it somehow. I don't know how, but we did it. When I go back after this, I'm gonna go in my web browser and unbookmark everything that I had from TU. WebAdvisor, Harvey. I don't even want to think about it anymore. But I'm gonna have to add bookmarks though. To do like real adult things now, like TurboTax and like Credit Karma. Like Hobby Lobby. I don't know, I don't want to add all that, and exciting things are in store for us with our bookmarks. And so the class of 2019 has been through a lot, but these 4 years, a lot has happened with all you guys. There was the Yanni versus Laurel kind of debacle that went on. It's Yanni, by the way. There was also the blue versus gold dress picture illusion thing, and it's blue, by the way. So the class 2019, we bonded and we bickered in more ways than one, and it's made us stronger and come closer together as a result of it. But we're at graduation now, a time for celebration and reflection. And I was reflecting today, actually. We're told that tuition hasn't increased in the last couple of years, but that does not mean we did not rack up enough, for myself included, enough campus parking tickets to easily exceed the cost of any inflated tuition. So, yeah. But, TU has also been a great school, teaching us stuff not just inside the classroom, but also outside of it as well. And so, a lot of good life lessons have come from it. And, if TU has taught me anything, it's that life can sometimes just be unpredictable. Kind of like when, does anyone know when the water fountains on the New U or the Hurricane Plaza go off? Does anyone have a schedule when they go off? Because I have no idea. They just go off at the randomest times. Sometimes life can also be upsetting, like how KEP is the iconic place where dreams will just go to die and rest, and we don't know why. We do know why, but let's not talk about it. And then also, also sometimes life just does not make any sense. How our university nickname is the Golden Hurricane, but we reside in a landlocked state. With all the fracking that goes on here, you'd think we'd be the Golden Earthquake at this point. It's such a more fitting name when you think about it. So enough jokes, but I'm up here supposed to give everyone, including myself, a charge, something to take with us, when we depart. And my charge is, let's not be afraid to dare greatly into the unknown. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out when the struggling man is doing something wrong, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena." Roosevelt clearly is telling us just go out and do something, try. The critics will, be there on the sidelines, and they won't be able to do anything about it. And I know as TU alumni now that we'll be able to go out there into the world and actually make a change and just do something that's for the better of society. And also as TU alumni, I think that we should also make it a mission to make it the TU bonfire so big that you can actually see it from outer space, because our tour guides have been saying that for years, and we need to really live up to that expectation. And so it's also May 4th, so I have to say something about Star Wars. How could you not? And so there's a scene in Star Wars where C-3PO and Han Solo, they're about to enter in this asteroid field. It's very, very dangerous. And C-3PO looks to Han Solo and says, the probability for survival is very slim. It's 3,720 to 1. Those are not really good odds. But Han Solo then turns to C-3PO and says, "Never, ever again tell me what the odds are." And so in closing, all I want to say is let's take the advice from Roosevelt and the courage from Han Solo and then just combine them together as TU alums to navigate through this complex real world. I know we can at least do that. So also in closing, may the 4th be with you all, and rank Kane. Thank you.
Great job, Connor. It's been my honor and privilege to serve the last 2 years as president of the TU Alumni Association. In this role, I have traveled the country, meeting and staying connected with many of our amazing alumni. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to serve the Alumni Association and TU. I am going to take a moment to share my personal TU story. Almost 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. In the weeks following my diagnosis, I had to get my affairs in order. One of the items on my to-do list was to let the university know that I was going to have to step away from being the alumni chapter president in Kansas City while I underwent my chemotherapy treatment. It seemed as soon as I hit send on the email, a box arrived in my door. It was a care package from the university. In the box, there was a TU blanket to keep me warm, a hat to cover my hair, or my head because chemo took my hair, and more importantly, there were notes of support from faculty, staff, and administrators. Many I had not spoken to since I graduated back in 2000. This box was filled with love from my alma mater. TU is part of my village to beat cancer. I'm so fortunate that my TU family was behind me during one of the scariest periods of my life. The reason they were was because I maintained a connection to the university. There are so many ways to stay connected to TU. Here are just a few suggestions. You are a lifetime member of the TU Alumni Association, so there's no membership application or dues ever. If you're staying in Tulsa or moving away, I encourage you to attend an alumni event. Locally, you can go to TU Uncorked or the Cane Crawl. We also have 12 chapters and 22 clubs around the country. An exciting and new initiative is our mentorship program rolling out this fall. Whether you serve as a mentor to a current TU student or you're mentored by one of our amazing alumni around the country, this is such an exciting new program, we can't wait to share it with all of you. Lastly, if you're not quite ready to jump in with both feet for the Alumni Association, you can simply follow us on social media to find out what's going on. If you maintain a connection to TU, I promise great things will come from it for both you and the university. Congratulations to all of you on entering the TU Alumni Association today, and go TU.
Well, thank you, Andrew and Connor. It has been a great pleasure working with both of you this past year. I now have the pleasure of introducing our speaker, whose work has touched just about everyone in this room, except perhaps for a few out-of-state visitors. Chet Cadjo is the chairman and CEO of Quick Trip Corporation. Most of us know only that Quick Trip manages to be everywhere we need them to be. But more precisely, the company has more than 800 stores across 11 states with nearly 22,000 employees and an annual revenue exceeding $10 billion. This makes Quick Trip the 29th largest privately held company in the United States, and for 15 consecutive years, it was included on Fortune's list of 100 best companies to work for in America. Chet is a member of our Board of Trustees and also a TU alumnus. He graduated in 1989 with a Bachelor of Science degree in business. As the son of Quick Trip's founder, he was a likely candidate for the corner office. But first, he paid his dues. Chet started on the graveyard shift at Quick Trip, working his way up to store manager. He went on to serve as a real estate manager and a vice president for sales before becoming president and CEO in 2002. In 2006, he added the title of chairman. This August will mark his 30th year of service with the company. In 2012, TU was grateful to honor Chet during homecoming as a distinguished alumnus. His many other honors and appointments are noted in your printed program. These include leadership roles in the Tulsa River Parks Authority, the Tulsa Metro Chamber of Commerce, and the Tulsa Area United Way, and many, many more. Please join me in welcoming Chet Cadjo.
Okay, you guys have been clapping for everybody else. Let's do something before I start. I would love it if everyone around the bowl, we're going to do this again later, but if everybody around the bowl would give a huge round of applause to these candidates, because what they did was damn hard. So let's give them a round. Thanks. You never know if that's going to go off, so. Okay, then one more thing. All of you guys and gals sitting on the floor, if you have parents, family members, loved ones who helped get you here, I would love for you to give them a big-ass round of applause because it was damn hard. Great job, guys. All right. So I know what each of you is thinking right now, whether you're a parent, a family member, a friend, a graduate, hell, even the faculty, you're thinking the same thing. Every commencement, we have to listen to someone bloviate. And it's true, you do this time too, but this time it's even worse. Most of the time, the speaker is someone worthwhile, a president, a philosopher, a poet, maybe even a genius. But no, we got stuck with the damn C-store guy. And I know there are other words that are going through your brain, but I'm not going to say those out loud. I will note that you guys are certainly thinking, God, I wonder how long this guy is going to talk. Well, my answer to you is that I'll be as brief as I am allowed to be. They said a minimum of 10 minutes, and I've timed it to be exactly that. As a matter of fact, last night it was 10 minutes and 3 seconds. And that was only because I added this incredibly rambling preamble. That's how I got to 10:03. So now, you're welcome. So now, for my message to the graduates of the University of Tulsa class, Spring 2019, things are definitely about to change for you. Unless you're continuing in school, your life is about to be turned absolutely positively upside down. Believe it or not, it actually gets harder now. At least if you're doing it right and really contributing to what's going on around you. As a matter of fact, it gets a whole lot harder, but it also gets a hell of a lot more rewarding. There's good news and bad news in this. The good news, for most of you, there will be no more tests in your life ever. The bad news, wait for it, the bad news is that for most of you, there will be no more 15-hour work weeks ever. In other news, Campo will no longer be there to hold your hand or your head, depending on the situation. And oh, by the way, you're going to have to pay real rent for a real place. No more hanging out at the TU Country Club. Oh my God, you're going to have to get a job. A real job. Now, I know that sense of panic that all this change can create. I remember it well, and it was 30 years ago for me. I mention all this for a reason, and not just in this case to fill my 10 minutes. And the reason is this. That sense of panic, that, oh my God, I need a job feeling can cause you to rush the decision, not about your job, but about your career. Don't do that. This is an incredibly important decision, so take your time. Parents, again, I know what you're thinking. Tell this guy to shut up. My kid needs a job because they ain't living with me. I know, I get it. I know, parents, I hear you and I sense your fear. I have a daughter graduating today, too, from this very school, and I promise you she's getting a job and she's moving out, all right? Every one of you needs to get a job, but that doesn't mean that you have to rush the decision about what your career is going to be. You see, a job is how you pay the bills, but a career is what you're going to be when you grow up. And those are very different things. For a lot of you, that vocation, that field of work, that career that you choose will be what you do in one way or another for the rest of your professional life. So pick wisely. Think about the long-term opportunities and consequences of this decision. Visualize it. Specifically, what is your definition of success? Not just this week or this year, but over the course of your entire life. Bless you. Your generation is going to have a longer lifespan than mine. There is no doubt about that. But even you are mortal. So when you get to the end of your life, what would make your life a success to you? Not to anybody else. Put another way, what do you want to be when you grow up? To help you figure that out, I have two things for you to think about. Now, I am going to pause at this point in time because before I get to those two things, there's something we need to get out of the way. This is the part of any commencement speech where the speaker generally tells you to pick something that you are passionate about. And that's all fine and well and probably right for many of you, but I hate to give that advice. And I'm not going to talk about that because, frankly, as best as I can tell, at least for a majority of you, your deepest passion centers on some combination of Netflix, DoorDash, and hard liquor. Now, I'm not one to judge your passions. However, I would suggest it's going to be really hard to make a career of that. So I'm not going to talk about passion. So if I'm not going to talk about passion, what is it I am going to talk about? It's this. In determining what you want to be when you grow up, I suggest you think about two things. Number one, having a productive life. And number two, being a good person. I know they both sound obvious, so bear with me. To be a grown-up, you really need to have a productive life, so I'm going to start there. That sounds boring, I know. I guarantee you that my daughters are dead tired of me lecturing them about being a productive member of society. But hear me out. As I said previously, you only get one shot at this life. You might as well make a difference with it. Now, I'm not suggesting that you have to cure cancer, although that would really be swell. Please, I'm getting older. Or that you have to dedicate yourself to solving world hunger, also swell. It could be that for you, living a productive life just involves doing a really great job at your career and having a meaningful career. Your career may involve helping people to learn. It may result in you creating jobs for a bunch of people. It may be that you run a charity. It may even be that you're a writer that inspires countless generations after you're gone. I'm just reminding you that it's not all about you. And oh, by the way, that is one of the dangers with passions, is that oftentimes they're all about you. If you spend your entire life living as if you're on vacation, I guarantee you, you've done it wrong. Focus on how the world will be different because your life happened. Will there be any reason for people to even remember that you were here? Put another way, find a career and make sure that it matters. Yes, you need to get a job. Again, you're welcome, parents. But you get the opportunity to start a career. So once you know what that career is and what it is you want to be, get a job in that field. And I mean any job. It doesn't matter what that job is, as long as it's getting you on the path to what you want to be when you grow up. You may not even like that first job, but just focus on what you're going to be someday and then work your tail off to really make it happen. A really smart lady and one of my greatest mentors once told me, in every job that you do, there are two ways to do it: the easy way and the right way. And they are never the same. And I'll be damned if she wasn't right. So do it the right way, even if you don't want to. Put simply, be a productive member of society. So that's number one out of the way. And we're coming up on 10 minutes. We're almost there. Hang in there. Number two, being a good person. Now I know what you're saying. Duh. Being a good person. Hear me out. You see, for almost 2 decades now, most of you have been incredibly focused on being a good student, much more so than a good person. And you've clearly been incredibly successful at it, as is demonstrated today with your commencement. The thing is, being a good student is totally different than being a good person. Some of you are immediately thinking, no, they're the same damn thing. I'm here to tell you that they are not. You can be a great student and be a horrible person. Unfortunately, for the past 2 decades, you've mostly been rewarded for being a good student, not for being a good person. Well, I have news for you. For the rest of your life, there will be very, very few rewards for being a good student. Your education today should be enough reward. No, for the rest of your life, good things in life come from being a good person. That is not to suggest you shouldn't be curious. You should. It doesn't suggest you shouldn't be learning your entire life. You should, but they are not the same thing. There is no clearly defined pass-fail definition for what it means to be a good person, but every single one of you recognizes it when you see it. I guarantee you. So work hard. Be amazing. Be happy. Be trustworthy. Be accountable. Be dependable. This is a good one. Be on time, damn it. Be giving. Be respectful of others and their perspectives. Be empathetic. Be a good friend and a good family member. In summary, Just be a good person. You all know how to do it, but you haven't had to very much, and I wish you luck. With that, my time is damn near up. So I will leave you with these two questions. The first is from and for your folks. Where are you going to live? Because it ain't with them. The second is from me. What do you really want to be when you grow up? Figure it out and go get it. Thank you for your time. Now we're going to get to the good stuff.
Chet, that was just great. And you are a good person. You really are. You really are. Now as we begin the presentation of degrees, I am pleased to introduce again Provost Janet Levitt. As I fix this, there we go.
Thank you, President Clancy. Some of the candidates whose degrees will be granted were not able to be with us today, and others will receive their degrees pending completion of prescribed summer work. The College of Law held its hooding ceremony yesterday, and its graduates are represented this morning by Dean Lynn Enseroth. An important tradition is the special recognition of students who have earned a grade point average of a 3.5 or above during their total undergraduate careers at the University of Tulsa. Our recognition designates these superior grade point averages with terms that identify precise academic achievement. After each honor graduate's name is read, one of the following designations will be added. Cum laude, signifying a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.79. Magna cum laude, signifying a grade point average of 3.8 to 3.99. Or summa cum laude, signifying a grade point average of 4.0. Honor students can also be recognized by the gold tasseled cords worn around their neck. Degree candidates, please rise as you are able.
You know this. You got this.
President Clancy, the candidates before you have fulfilled the requirements for graduation, and upon recommendation of their faculty and their colleges are presented to you for their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Provost Levitt. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Tulsa and the state of Oklahoma, I confer upon you degrees for which the provost and your deans have recommended you, with all the honors, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. Move your tassels.
We will now proceed with the awarding of the individual degrees. Many thanks to our announcer, Rich Fisher, General Manager of Public Radio Tulsa and TU Class of 1984.
I recognize the Dean of the Oxley College of Health Sciences, Dr. Robin Ploger. You can sit down, too.
Thank you, President Clancy. Will the bachelor's degree graduates from the Oxley College of Health Sciences please come forward and receive your diplomas?
Braden Robert Rennie. Avery Elizabeth Culpepper. Kristen Jean Rodriguez. Zachary Sebastian Stavro. Michaela Danielle McKeevan. Jacob Matthew Thomas, cum laude. McKenna Josephine Hittner, cum laude. Savannah Joe Snyder. Kamara Pennick. Forrest Edwin Harrell. Chad President. Kelson Goins, magna cum laude. Mary Beth Sawyer. Baylor Jane Reese, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Garcia, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Golke, cum laude. Vivian Lee Song, magna cum laude. Rachel Zandy, summa cum laude. Rebecca Madeline Ross, magna cum laude. Hope Allison Dabney, cum laude. Abby Jane Satterfield, cum laude. Lexi Jo Baker, cum laude. Sarah Danielle Hoover, cum laude. Lindsay B. Deline, Jr. Erica Janae Wakefield. Daquan Markel Jeffries. Maria Grace Simon. Kelly Ann Miller. Sierra Rain Adair. Abigail Marie Schmidt. Madeline J. Oleksiak. Struthi Kilpatakar. Adrian Nathman. Holly Ann Chandler. Allison Nicole Boyd. Aram Cecilia Bruner. Samuel Embry. Kaylee Megan Schneider, magna cum laude. Rochelle Delisha Anthony. Daniel Pete Chavarine, excuse me. Precious Danielle Avery. Jennifer Lee Cook, cum laude.
The Oxley College graduates may be seated. I recognize the Dean of the Collins College of Business, Dr. Larry Wofford.
Thank you, President Clancy. Will the bachelor's degree graduates in the Collins College of Business please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas?
Daniel Alexander Chadwick, summa cum laude. Abuhair Alpaspayev. Valdo Volner Don Nascimento, Albino. Isamar Clinton De Silva Susana. Kadisha Valderas. Brandon Case. McKenna Kathleen Rhodes. Ashley Taylor. Megan Lynn Scotchtapole. Reagan Lee Hoback, cum laude. Monica Suzanne May, magna cum laude. April Denny. Keontae Gaines. Majed Kilani. Glendon Avery Gregg. Ebony Parker. Tatiana A. Perez. Gustavo Alejandro Vargas. Vance Davis Dwyer. Brenner Charles Orendorf, cum laude. Noah Sukolich. Frederick Bailey Tellum. Austin Matthew Cotner, summa cum laude. Edgar Lee Cody Hicks. Abby Cassidy. Anthony Edward Albera. Teresa Nguyen. Kristen Davis, cum laude. Robert M. Lovett. Andrew William Walker. Zhongbiao Wong. Preston Crawford. Griffin Livermore. Ricardo Roacho. Stephen Mark Jacks. Madison Elizabeth Obar. Kira Lynn Manlove, magna cum laude. Kaylin Jones. Tristan Wyatt. Zachary Nathan. Alexander McCon. Kurt Dwayne Gertitson, cum laude. Jamie Michelle Jeffrey. Emily Catherine Thorson, magna cum laude. Rachel Moore, cum laude. Johanna Samuelson. Jolie Elizabeth Hayfling. Nathan Christopher Schmidt. Zihan Ji, cum laude. Jinjae Liu. Zhongbong Dung. Almatasan Billah Muhammad Alfana Al-Orami. William Charles Mantle. Jonathan Michael Lee. Christopher Douglas Scott, cum laude. Andrew Harrison Port, Jr. Reed Samuel Walters. Andrew Ty Cox, magna cum laude. Miriam Buchanan. Peng Liu. Son Yi Shu. Ji Yuan Zhou. Yong Jin. Zachary David Lisansi. Riley Young, cum laude. Wyatt Benjamin Evans. Avery Elizabeth Compass. Mallory Ann Powers, cum laude. Molly Megan Malone Tidwell. Michaela Renee Kahn, magna cum laude. Simber Denali St. Jim, cum laude. Nicholas Rethford, cum laude. Madeline Unseth, summa cum laude. Muriel Unseth, summa cum laude. Josiah Andrew Kime. Daniel Jordan Owens, magna cum laude. Jacob Danzy. Victoria Patrock, cum laude. Jessica Lynn Cadjo. Michael Monahan. Tyler Good. Madeline Willis, cum laude. Peyton Marie Manning, magna cum laude. Ann Caroline Bebermeyer. Darcy Jane Elmore, cum laude. Sarah K. Otto, summa cum laude. Justin Helm Guglielmetti, cum laude. Connor Maggio. Julia Frances Harrell, cum laude. Sophia Valenci, Comora P. Can't do it. Max A. Carnes. Hua Liu, cum laude. Zhaohai Zhou, cum laude. Sarah Ghazi Muradi, cum laude. Jessica Michelle Higgins. Andrew Franklin McInnes. Tyler A. Bowling. Blake Browning, cum laude. Jonathan Stepka, cum laude. Robert Jake Stumpf. John Edward Sahota III. Eric Sullivan. Keegan B. King. Colin Morgan. Matthew Gallagher. Gabrielle Elise Gunnarsson, cum laude. Samantha Lynn Zook, cum laude. Jasmine A. Shirazi. Diego Jose Lopez. Reed Sahadevan, magna cum laude. Bailey Stewart. Fong Yong. Wintong Zhong, magna cum laude. Ying Ruan, summa cum laude. Jijuan Ji, cum laude. Moonyan Lee. Cherish Bodley. Elizabeth Estrada. John Connor Hagan. Mackenzie Wright. Crosby Elizabeth Garrison, cum laude. Eric Quiroz, cum laude. Samuel Christensen. Dominic J. Himmich. Julia Margaret Johnson, magna cum laude. Maria Catherine Franzetti, summa cum laude. Cynthia Wynn Christ, cum laude. Zena Chavez. Hannah Elizabeth Shoemaker, cum laude.
The Collins College of Business graduates may be seated. I now recognize the Dean of the College of Engineering and Natural Sciences, Dr. James R. Sorum.
Will the bachelor's degree graduates from the College of Engineering and Natural Sciences please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas?
Connor Allen Bender, cum laude. Peter L. Tran. Jingru Liu. Estefania Coswende. Shinchi Wu. Jared Sipes, cum laude. William Mackey, summa cum laude. Whitney Carruthers, magna cum laude. Charles David Geeson, magna cum laude. Eric Hamilton Hastings. William Alexander Bennett. Jacob Eddy. Nia Nguyen, magna cum laude. Zachary Reyes, magna cum laude. Daniel Adams. Matthew Thomas Ray, cum laude. Rivers Dean Reeder. Timothy Michael McGranahan. Jennifer Danielle Fox. Jessica Malloy. Christopher Patrick Woolman. Zachary Jones. Shane Luttenberg, magna cum laude. Matthew Tweedy. Charles Samuel Bales, magna cum laude. Kevin Standridge, cum laude. Jacob Berg, cum laude. Dallas David Elliman. Malik Iman Bakorji. Ryan Michael Hostetler. Austin Wynn. Lars Christian Jacobson. John Mag, magna cum laude. John Wynn. Nicole Lynn Backus. Everett Vanderveen, cum laude. Ryan Myers. Haley Elizabeth Williams, magna cum laude. Jeremiah Ort, magna cum laude. Michael Gray Meadows. Christopher Royal. Bowen Dung. Guga Jiang, cum laude. Philip Allen Jennings. Joshua Neff, magna cum laude. Braden Scott Edwards, cum laude. Dalton Stewart. Evan Wallace Shabester. Haley Ashley Nicole Harris. Abdulbari Nasser Al-Hayef. Catherine Al-Khoury. Nawaf Al-Mutaeri, cum laude. Abiram Mohan, cum laude. Sikandar Batra. Irina Balyak, cum laude. Nadia Clara Poshlusny. Donovan Adesoro, cum laude. Timba Nudulovu, cum laude. Caleb Austin Cantwell. Paulo Perfania Ignacio. Jacob Reynolds Waller. Zachary Calvin Freistadt. Gordon Abrams. Aaron Palmer Kruzniak, magna cum laude. Melita Perez Uraskin. David Chinadu Naji. Matthew Robert Jarnovic, magna cum laude. William Robert Schuler, magna cum laude. Zachary Alexander Forey. Dylan Fahrenholtz. Joseph Valencia, cum laude. Zoya Sharif. Sasha Kaloff. Frederick Kemp, cum laude. Abigail Grace McPhee, magna cum laude. Lauren Harville. Samra Urain. Kirthana Krishnakumar. Jennifer Burleson, summa cum laude. Benjamin Thomas James, cum laude. Claire Kiefer, magna cum laude. Marissa Bravo, cum laude. Matthew William Gibson, cum laude. George Scott Timpone. Zhuhao Trin. Ahmad Dashti. Ahmad Al-Eat, magna cum laude. Ahmad Humaid Rashid Salim Al-Alawi. Al-Farouk Khalid Al-Hinai, cum laude. Ziyad Al-Ali, magna cum laude. Malak Faraj Al-Rihali. Zahra Al-Nasser. Fabio Valverde. Preston Vargas, cum laude. Christoph Emile Orr. David Doherty. Kyle Alexander Robinson. Joanna George. Tien Shon Yua. Alexandra Feliciano. Hassan Al-Hashim. Ahmed Al-Nasser. Adnan Abdul Latif Al-Nasser. Reese J. McQueen. Joshua Brian Ridgway, cum laude. Nathaniel Augsburger, cum laude. Andrew Warfield. Orrin Frank Hills, cum laude. Paul Thomas Scheidt Musser, magna cum laude. Andrew Joseph Fix, summa cum laude. Clayton Lee Jacks. Alessia Beffa, summa cum laude. Okay. Kyle Ray Messer. Kevin J. Kim. Tally Rianne Harris, cum laude. Winifred Elizabeth Luganbill Reuter, cum laude. Carly K. Gage, cum laude. Madeline Elise Bethard. Emily Catherine Carter, cum laude. Audrey Jane Wise, cum laude. Kaylee Morgan Ballard. Erin Lindsay Barnes, cum laude. Miranda Page Simcox, cum laude. Allison Sue Rowe, magna cum laude. Maria Devoto. Catherine Monig Schwartz. Maya Dunlap, magna cum laude. Michael Jonathan Fang, cum laude. Andrew Hansen, magna cum laude. Julia Bonnert, cum laude. Karine Ghazal Albar. Mary Emmeline Kennedy, magna cum laude. Lindsay Durbin. Melina Nina Lazar. Deborah Michelle Hatton, magna cum laude. William Ha, magna cum laude. Jules Catalano, cum laude. John Gann. Joseph Brett. Tomas Espinoza Barrera, magna cum laude. Emilio Visayas Adarcia, summa cum laude. Eric Coe, cum laude. Kenneth Pohl. Elizabeth Lauren Lowe, cum laude. Julia Johnson Paracle, cum laude. Amira El Sayed, cum laude. Devani Ravel, magna cum laude. Armin Calateri, magna cum laude. John Cole Neff. William Franklin Heffley III, cum laude. Zane T. King, magna cum laude. Christopher Lee Hildebrand. Hunter K. Hart, cum laude. Zachary Brandyberg. Jordan Daniel Sosa, magna cum laude. Juan Camela, cum laude. Misael Morales, cum laude. Fernando Torres Lopez. Maria Jose Ordonez Arriaga. Andrew Joseph Zettner, magna cum laude. Alexandra Weindel, cum laude. Elizabeth Lanham, magna cum laude. Austin Allen Linier, magna cum laude. Sarah Louise Weaver, cum laude. Lauren Acock. Samantha Marie Medina Smith. Elizabeth Marie Michaud. Matthew Blake Wells. Shiqing Wong. Xingwei Wong. Zhuor Tong, cum laude. Ian Walker. Rigel Chiara Bacani. Sarah Sullivan, magna cum laude. Aya Sala, magna cum laude. Ranib Katab, magna cum laude. Robert Tully, cum laude. Benjamin Preisner. Mark Middleton. Austin Anthony Del Rosso. August Bont. Amanda Hurd, cum laude. Jeffrey Holloman. Jacob Charles Sue, magna cum laude. Stephen Mayo, cum laude. Daniel Ehring, cum laude. Stuart Stokes Mackey, Jr. Robert Blankenship, summa cum laude. Andrew Ernst. Joshua Vang. Jake Swarnjim. Lucas W. Hornbrook. Asad Amir Al-Salti. Salim Ahmed Mubarak Al-Sabai. Nasser Abdallah Hilal Al-Makbali. Abdulaziz Muhammad Al-Mayuf. Muhammad Faizuan Al-Minudin. Siti Shadia Mazlan, cum laude. Sharina Amira Hashim, magna cum laude. Muhammad Iqbal Zainuddin, cum laude. Morgan Willis. Chancery Brown. Geraldo Diaz. Daniel Thomas Buheim. Lauren A. Haygood. Natalie Hamilik, cum laude. Juan Alvarado. Kenneth Page Sue Boyd. Nicole Jane Subramanian. Janice Chung. Abdullah Khalid Al-Batah. Yazid Ahmed Al-Muraiki. Abdullah Al-Obaid. Terrence C. Brown. Hans Kunch. Notnile Gurmo Eshutu. Kwong Nguyen. David Dwayne Mugger. Casey Mills. Yazgul Han. Zulin Zhou, cum laude. Yuchao Liu, cum laude. Hao Wong, cum laude. Chao Mu Dong, summa cum laude. Omar Fakhr. Peter Robe, cum laude. Tom Wu, summa cum laude. Alfredo Velasquez II, cum laude. Rayon Nasher Al-Bin Hassan. Zhahao Shu. Rufing Li. Chuyuan Chi. Yi Chen, magna cum laude. Jonathan Boland, summa cum laude. Peter Dvornik. Jamie Carter. Garrett Mosier. Lucas J. Schroeder, cum laude. Hassan Abdullah Alawani.
The College of Engineering and Natural Sciences graduates may be seated as I recognize the Dean of the Henry Kendall College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Kalpana Misra.
Will the bachelor's degree graduates of the Henry Kendall College of Arts and Sciences please come forward to receive your diplomas?
Jad Al-Khatib. Daniel Alexander Chadwick, summa cum laude. Joshua Bradley Lincoln Lowry, magna cum laude. Jack Thompson. Karen Vega. Kerrigan Lynn Jobin, cum laude. Wyatt Noble Cobb. Jericho Rafa Stratton. Ryan Ganabin, cum laude. Allison Whitelock. Hope Marie Bradford, magna cum laude. Holly Lane Harper, magna cum laude. Victoria Marie Juarez, cum laude. Jessica Lauren Santino, magna cum laude. Samuela Huttle, magna cum laude. Anna Elaine Massey, cum laude. Timothy Winfield Massey. John August Valley. Amanda Michelle Foley. Kyle DeVries. Brandon Kolaric. Shannon Lee Hughes, cum laude. Emma Clark, cum laude. Avery Ruth Johnson. John Sears Pyrock, magna cum laude. Christopher Kent Denton. Timothy Quickle. Peyton Prince. Miles Mouton. Thomas John Treese, cum laude. Janie K. Looper. Brianna Rosemary Harrison, cum laude. Olivia Nicole Dar, summa cum laude. Merdula Gotu. Melissa Annette, cum laude. Margaret Brooks, summa cum laude. Jessica Dewey. Sina Kyle McLean, magna cum laude. Kaylin J. Chapman, cum laude. Shiyu Zhong. Jacob Lee. Alexander Wagner, cum laude. Zane Zarecki, magna cum laude. Travis Gibson. Christopher Minter. Sterling Taplin. Corey Michael Henderson Jr. Crystal Elizabeth Polk. Jasmine Courtney Butler. Robin Renee Messer, cum laude. Sage Kristen Gabbard, cum laude. Andrew Nolan, magna cum laude. Logan Ellis, summa cum laude. Sophia Manili, magna cum laude. Divya Cannon, cum laude. Brennan Doyle, magna cum laude. Emily K. Vickers. Carrie Lynn Wolzatz, magna cum laude. Victoria Rose Seaver, magna cum laude. Kenneth Andrew Venezio. Sarah Lynn Reinhardt. Lydia Ann Prebish, magna cum laude. Claire Marie Olson. Sabrina Jane Monsas, summa cum laude. Brian Corbaz, cum laude. Jesse W. Haynes, magna cum laude. Nathan Hinkle, cum laude. Haley Dawn Lockwood. Megan Lowry. Catherine Shin. Audrey Ann Brown, magna cum laude. Samantha Barber. Olivia Jasmine Jackson. Annika Strobach. Ann Elizabeth Martin. Carla K. Johnson, magna cum laude. Jofia Phoebe Cohen, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Elliott. Dina Naaman. Catherine Mary Leahy, cum laude. Margaret Jane Johnson, magna cum laude. Jenny B. Stokel. Sierra Berryhill. Marissa Lee Vogel. Catherine Jade Norton, magna cum laude. James Graham Terrell. Audrey Diana Williams. Tyler Wayne McCoy. Diana Windsor Steverson, magna cum laude. Melanie B. Butler. Bryant Alexander Loney, magna cum laude. Hal Ann Blackwell, cum laude. Thomas Von Borstel, cum laude. Alexandra Casti, summa cum laude. Tiffany Elise McGuran. Emily Michelle Ash. Alexandra Isaac, magna cum laude. Grace Kempf, magna cum laude. Michael Spencer Hartwick. Elie Jean Figali, magna cum laude. Corbin Thomas Gage, cum laude. Strafon Mark Anthony O'Brien. George Frank, magna cum laude. Garrett Curtis Newsom. Lauren Nicole Rogers, magna cum laude. Maria Elizabeth Donnelly, cum laude. Savannah Ray Tryon. Hope Riley Hudspeth. Thomas Craig Walter, magna cum laude. Audrey Wells, cum laude. James Cromwell. Anna Martin. Mackenzie Carol McAdams, cum laude. Curran Scott. Amira El Sayed, cum laude. Emily Catherine Carter, cum laude. Audrey Jane Wise, cum laude. Ronald Jerome Taylor II. Mackenzie K. Carpenter. Lauren Elizabeth Beatty. Samantha Sarah Arledge. Colin Lundy. Hannah McKinley Mullen. Anna Lee Robinson. Mariah Eden Robinson. Raven Fawcett, cum laude. Jared Poulter, magna cum laude. Catherine Ann Dunnick. Alexander Benjamin Denard. Margaret Mobley, magna cum laude. Cole Wellhoff. Derek Kostelik.
The Henry Kendall College of Arts and Sciences graduates may be seated as I recognize the Dean of the Graduate School and Vice Provost for Research, Dr. Janet Haggerty.
Thank you, President Clancy. Will the master's graduates please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas?
John Lewis. Marjorie Therese Bonton. Nicole Lachelle Palmater. Robert Charles Frame. Emily Ann Castleman. Caitlin J. Berry. Emily Hamill. Molly Page McVeigh. Lacey Nicole Faulkner. Skylar Edwards. Brooke Monique Dillon. Angela Williams. Andy Couch. Salah Al-Muhaish. Philip David Woods. Benjamin Thomas Lott. Ryan Callum Bailey. Joseph Ronald Jenin. Marilyn Nicole Roberts. Damara Elspeth Thompson. Kevin Richardson. Grant Richard Moncrief. Austin James Fleming. Christian S. Barrera. Molly Richard Kimry. Devin Ray Barlin. Zachary Robert Ewells. Anthony Joseph Fortier. Christina Elise Savath. Catherine May Nelson. Madeline Miley Cito. Michaela Rolfe. Katie Lee Worsham. Juliana Whiteley Dittis. William Wagner Dalthorpe. Katie Shane Boshears. Natalie Suzanne Mayberry. Emma Brandt. Natalie Hale Christ. Aaron Lee Anderson. James Adam Sanders. Devin Howell. Melissa Johnson. Meredith D. Earhart. Autumn Slaughter. Jenny Yao Lee. Jacob Dylan Walters. Michael Patrick Keneally. Nolan Hatsuo Chung. Edward Martin IV. Alexander Taylor Hunn. Nitesh Mathur. Catherine Lynn Forthman. Brian Bailey Luchek. Philippe Bled. Caitlin Grace Sill. Daniel Hipsch. Stephanie Lynn Colleget. Matthew Thomas Warner. Roger Lane Summerlin. Rebecca Hogan. Rebecca Law. Garrett Stephen Robinson. Matthew Simon Paramel. Jacob Wade Hunter. Drake Norman. Tyler Ann Tresky. Skylar Deanne Lichesheisen. Olivia Louise Rooker. Perry B. Eddy. What is your name? Sadaf Kunili? Sadaf Cooley Luth. Nicole Davalos. Bailey Hughes Cooper. Darius McCall. Wenhao Zhu. Tanner Linden. Wen Cao. Tanner James Cole. Mina Flores Donishvar. Yukun Yin. Rujit Maheshwari Raval. Kushbu Verma. Ian Charles Betty. Dakota Rizzo Baldridge. Leah Perry Ashrafi. Ethan Russell Thomas. Emma Johnson. Caitlin Michelle Karcher. Taylor J. Anderson. Claire Francine Henson. Sarah Ritchie. Eric Ray Pryor. Austin David Hunt. Brian Alexander Gilder. Mackenzie Carter. Jason Michael Lautenschlager. Jonathan Cody West. Rakna Nanda Kumar. Akash Ghosh. Yeshwantraj Rajkumar. Shui Chen Chen. Younghoon Kim. Uday Oyawole. Gail Lynn Ellis. Wendy Morgan Voss. Destiny Joy Hernser Womack. Justin Stanley. Nagu Darabonya.
The master's graduates may be seated. As Dean Pfluger comes over to assist, will the Doctor of Nursing practice please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas and be invested with the hood, emblematic of your degree.
Dr. Joshua Seth Scott. Dr. Laura Whitaker. Dr. Caitlin Amanda Massey. Dr. Alex Walker Button. Dr. Susan Graham. Dr. Molly Ann Hannigan. Dr. Fran Trujillo.
You may be seated. Dean Adrian Alexander will assist me. Will the Doctor of Philosophy graduates please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas being vested with the hoods emblematic of the degree.
Dr. Jesse Alexander Phillips. Dr. John Ostrander. Dr. Veronica Ann Mraz. Dr. Linda Hudson. Dr. Megan Elise Gibson. Dr. Matthew Butler. Dr. Srinivas Swarup Kola. Dr. Sylvia Liu. Dr. Fehad Almudaris. Dr. Amrit Kafle. Dr. Sajit Karipadath Sajiv. Dr. Anas Nassif. Dr. Zanefa Rahman. Dr. Omer Farouk. Dr. Auzan Aberama Sudarmo. Dr. Yuan Tao Chi. Dr. Sriram Ravichandran. Dr. Kriti Singh.
Thank you. You may be seated. President Clancy.
All right, one more great standing ovation applause for our graduates. Everyone. Congratulations to each of our graduates. Your remarkable achievements and collective promise are truly inspiring. Graduate Jericho Stratton will now lead us in the alma mater. You can find those lyrics in your printed program.
To the alma
Thank you so much, Jericho, and again, congratulations to all those who celebrate this milestone today. Before we close, I would like to advise the families of these graduates who want to take photographs of their graduate near the stage should come down immediately to the stage after our recessional. Graduates of 2019. Are you ready? Are you really ready? Are you ready? All right. You have been charged by 3 wonderful voices this day. Connor Bender has told us that you must seek action in the arena, that you go out and make a difference. Chet Cadjo has told us that you need to embrace the change that's before you, that you be productive, that you be good human beings, that you know it's not about you. Do it the right way. Do it with integrity. And Andrew Comstock, giving us a personal statement of the meaning of the university, shares in a way that we need to be light in darkness, we need to be compassionate in suffering, we need to be kind in difficult moments. So I charge you this day to go forth with those thoughts on your hearts. Most of all, live and lead in humility for the humanity that is around you and before you. Go now in the peace of our Lord. Go now with his blessing upon your life. May he embrace you in all you do. Go with a joyful step into the world that awaits. Amen.